Welcome back, science enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of the extraordinary and the unknown. Ever wondered what makes the universe tick or what bizarre secrets lie hidden in the natural world? Well, you're in for a treat. In this video, we're uncovering 5 mind-blowing science facts you've never heard before. Tree communication, the hidden wood wide web beneath our feet. You might think of trees as silent, solitary beings, but beneath the forest floor, they are far more connected than we could have imagined. Trees actually communicate with each other through a vast, underground network of fungi, which scientists have dubbed the wood wide web. This network is made up of tiny threads of fungi called mycorrhizae that intertwine with tree roots. The fungi and trees form a symbiotic relationship. The trees provide the fungi with sugars from photosynthesis, while the fungi help the trees absorb nutrients and water from the soil. But there's something even more fascinating happening here. Through this underground fungal network, trees can send and receive signals to one another. They can share nutrients like carbon and nitrogen with neighboring trees, and some trees can even send out distress signals if they're under attack by pests or diseases. When a tree is in danger, others in the network may react by boosting their own defenses in response to the warning. What's more, this network doesn't just benefit the strong trees. Older, healthier trees can use the wood wide web to support younger or weaker trees by passing along extra nutrients to help them survive tough conditions. This incredible underground network reveals that forests function more like a community than a collection of individual trees. They support and protect one another in ways that scientists are only beginning to understand. So, next time you walk through a forest, remember, there's a hidden world of communication happening right beneath your feet. The wow signal, the mysterious radio signal from space. Imagine catching a glimpse of a potential alien message from deep space, but never finding out who sent it. That's the story behind the wow signal, one of the most intriguing and unexplained events in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. In August 1977, astronomer Jerry Ehrman was working at Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Telescope when he noticed an unusual and powerful radio signal. It lasted for 72 seconds and was so striking that he wrote "wow" in red ink on the data printout, giving the signal its name. The wow signal was unlike anything scientists had encountered before. It was a strong, narrowband radio signal, which is exactly what you would expect if someone were trying to send a targeted message across the cosmos. Its unique characteristics made it a prime candidate for being a signal from an extraterrestrial source, possibly even a beacon from an advanced civilization. Despite its intriguing nature, the wow signal has never been detected again. Multiple follow-up searches and investigations have failed to replicate or find any similar signals, leaving the origin of the wow signal a mystery. Although the wow signal remains unexplained, it continues to be one of the most exciting pieces of evidence in the search for extraterrestrial life. It reminds us that the universe is vast and full of mysteries, and we're only just beginning to scratch the surface of what might be out there. The Heisenberg uncertainty principle, the limits of precision in quantum mechanics. Imagine trying to pinpoint the exact location and speed of a tiny particle, like an electron, with absolute precision. In the world of classical physics, this might seem possible, but in the realm of quantum mechanics, things get a lot trickier. This challenge is captured by the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, a fundamental concept in quantum mechanics proposed by physicist Werner Heisenberg in 1927. According to this principle, it's impossible to simultaneously know both the exact position and the exact velocity or momentum of a particle with perfect accuracy. Here's why. When you measure a particle's position very precisely, you disturb it in such a way that you can't measure its velocity as accurately, and vice versa. This isn't due to limitations in our measurement tools, but rather a fundamental property of the quantum world. The more precisely you try to pin down one of these properties, the less precise your knowledge of the other becomes. Think of it like trying to catch a fast-moving ball in a dark room. The more precisely you try to determine its exact location, the harder it becomes to measure how fast it's moving, and the more you disturb its motion by trying to see it. The Heisenberg uncertainty principle reveals a deeper truth about the quantum world. At very small scales, uncertainty is not just a limitation of our measurements, but an intrinsic feature of reality itself. It shows that the universe doesn't always adhere to our classical notions of precision and predictability, and it highlights the unique and fascinating nature of quantum mechanics. The immortal jellyfish, nature's master of renewal. Imagine a creature that can essentially live forever. It might sound like science fiction, but such a creature actually exists. The immortal jellyfish, scientifically known as Torotopsis dohrnii. This extraordinary jellyfish has a remarkable ability to escape death and start its life anew. When faced with injury or stressful environmental conditions, the immortal jellyfish doesn't just survive, it has the ability to revert to its earliest life stage. This process involves transforming back into a tiny, juvenile polyp, essentially rejuvenating itself and starting its life cycle over from scratch. Here's how it works. Normally, jellyfish go through several stages in their life cycle, from larva to polyp, and then to adult medusa. However, when the immortal jellyfish encounters unfavorable conditions, it can reverse this cycle. The adult medusa turns back into a polyp, which is a more resilient and simpler form. From there, it can grow back into an adult jellyfish, repeating the cycle as needed. This ability to transform and renew itself indefinitely makes the immortal jellyfish a fascinating subject of study. It raises intriguing questions about the nature of aging and immortality, and it provides scientists with valuable insights into cellular regeneration and the potential for biological renewal. While the immortal jellyfish doesn't live forever in a literal sense, since it can still fall prey to disease or predation, its remarkable regenerative abilities make it a living example of nature's incredible adaptability and resilience. The Planck length, the universe's smallest measurement. Imagine trying to measure something so small that it's beyond our current understanding of the universe. This is where the concept of the Planck length comes into play. The Planck length is an incredibly tiny unit of measurement, roughly 1.6 times 35, 1.6 times 35 meters. To put this into perspective, it's many orders of magnitude smaller than an atom or even the subatomic particles that make up atoms. In fact, it's so small that it's essentially the smallest measurable length according to our current understanding of physics. Why is the Planck length so important? It represents the theoretical limit beyond which the very fabric of space and time may not be defined in the way we currently understand. It's like the universe's smallest pixel size. Just as a digital image is made up of tiny pixels, the Planck length is thought to be the fundamental unit of space in the quantum realm. At lengths smaller than the Planck length, our conventional theories of space and time break down. We would need a new theory of quantum gravity to understand what happens at these scales. Essentially, the Planck length sets a boundary on our ability to measure or observe physical phenomena, suggesting that there might be a fundamental graininess to the fabric of the universe. In summary, the Planck length is a key concept in theoretical physics that helps us understand the limits of measurement and the potential structure of the universe at its most fundamental level. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through the unknown. We hope these 5 mind-blowing science facts have expanded your horizons and sparked your curiosity. If you enjoyed these amazing revelations, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more fascinating content, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Got any other mind-blowing facts or science questions? Drop them in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you.